Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing well. I decided that I was going to do a reading on two people that have been missing since 1991. And this came up several times on my Facebook page feed because the state that I live in, I actually joined like a missing persons, I don't know, I joined their Facebook page on getting information about missing people from my state. So these people actually are from my state, and like you can literally walk down to the Justice Department in downtown where I live and report anything about these two missing people. So they are like rooted very close to my area, my home, which is, I don't want to say it's cool, but like, it makes it like a little bit, I don't know, more like tempting to do the story, because I want to know, I want to find out, I want answers, right? For entertainment purposes only, just gathering information from the energy of the cards. Okay, there are no facts here, but just energies from tarot. So this is on, his name is Donald Wightman, and he was 41 when he, sorry, I got an email. Yeah. And her name is Hilda McCormick. Okay, so this is Donald Wightman and Hilda McCormick. Okay, and they're from Tennessee, or that's where they went missing. So they were last seen on June 3rd, 1991, leaving Hilda's brother's house, and they drove off in a green Ford truck. And Donald's sister says she formally reported them missing the next day on June 4th. And Donald supposedly was getting threats sent to his phone. So we're going to ask Donald if that was true, if he was getting threatening messages. Okay. Their truck was found in a parking lot. Okay. So the truck was found, and it's considered foul play because they have not been found. Okay. So we're going to ask if they're still here. We're going to ask also, there are some theories of what happened to them. These are a little insane. Okay, we're going to see if these theories are true. A few of the theories is that their bodies were fed to hogs. Now, not growing up, but living in this area, that could very be possible. Literally, my next door neighbors have a hog farm, okay? These pigs are the size of a smart vehicle, of like a little smart car, okay? These hogs are huge. They could definitely eat people alive, okay? So were they fed to hogs? Were they put in a sinkhole? Okay, we're gonna ask if they were put in a sinkhole. These are just theories of what happened to them, why they can't find the bodies. That they were placed in a concrete foundation of a home that was newly being built. We are going to ask them if they are. Yeah. And it says that, everyone just wants to find the truth. They want the truth. They want what happened. Okay. So I've already done the cards because the shuffling lately, it's just been horrendous. So I don't want to put you guys through the torture of the shuffling. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that information there. And here are the cards. So I just asked Donald and Hilda to tell me what happened. Okay, what happened to you? So here's the cards I got, and I got a lot. Some of these have clarifiers and some do not. the first thing to come out was, it was the 8 of Swords. Okay, so fire, no, feeling trapped by own limiting beliefs. Don't forget you have the power to break free. What limiting beliefs are preventing me from achieving my goals? Feeling trapped, mental imprisonment, victim mentality, limiting beliefs. Okay, so that makes sense. And I asked what the 8 of Swords was. Okay, so to clarify that, we have the 2 of Wands. Fire, maybe. The world is yours to conquer, but first you must decide what path to take. How can you make a decision that aligns with your long-term goals? In achieving my goals. Okay, so limiting beliefs, achieving goals, planning, decision-making, partnerships, and progress. So these two were in this together. I don't think they were married. They don't have the same last name. That does not mean that they weren't married, but I don't know if they're married or not. But these 2 cards together make absolute perfect sense to me. So let me know if these make sense to you. Okay, let's move on because we got a pretty big spread here. We have the Tower card. Of course, we have the Tower. So something happened, right? Fire, no. Sometimes destruction is necessary to make way for new growth. Change is inevitable. What structures in your life need to be broken down for new opportunities to emerge? Chaos, upheaval, revelation, sudden change. But first you must decide which path to take. Okay. So I asked what the Tower was, and we got the 7 of Wands. Fire, maybe. Stand firm in your convictions and defend what you believe in. How can you assert your beliefs and stand your ground? Challenge, competition, defense, perseverance, and courage. Okay, so something happened that created a change, possibly created a challenge where they had to defend, possibly what they were doing, okay? All right. Let's keep going. We have the Hanged Man. Water, maybe. Sometimes the only way to gain perspective is to pause and see the world. Surrender to what is. What sacrifices are you willing to make for a higher purpose? Surrender, letting go, suspension, new perspectives. That does not have a clarifying card. Nothing came out. I shuffled like 3 rounds. Nothing came out. Next, we have the Sun. This is a beautiful card. Can be about children. Doesn't have to be. I don't think she was pregnant, but we can ask. It does have to do with children sometimes. Fire, yes. The sun reminds us that every day is a new opportunity to shine. Everything is illuminated. How can you bring more joy and positivity into your life? Vitality, positivity, success, and joy. So I wonder if this was pregnancy. Okay. We'll have to ask, okay? So let's keep that in mind. I think I'm going to write that down. Okay. Pregnancy. Was she pregnant? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So next card, we got the 8 of Pentacles. Practice makes perfect. Hard work always pays off. What areas do I need to focus on to reach my goals? Skill development, apprenticeship, diligence, hard work, and craftsmanship. Okay, I asked what the 8 of Pentacles is, and we got the 8 of Wands. Now, I did have this in my mind as I was shuffling because of another card that came out. So it's kind of cool that this card came out and I had it in my mind. It just didn't come out on the card that I thought it would clarify. But It did come out, and it is fire. Yes, the universe is sending you a message. Act now, act fast. What opportunities are coming your way? Movement, action, rapid change, travel, communication. A rapid change. This is a sudden change. So something happened. Something happened. So they were last seen leaving her brother's house. So maybe something happened. A conversation, right? Something happened at the brother's house. Why is the brother's house significant? Why do I feel like that's so significant? Something happened at the brother's house. So we'll have to ask about the brother's house, okay? Okay, I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget, because I have perimenopause brain. Okay, brother's house. Why is this significant about brother's house, right? Okay, coming up next, we have the Two of Pentacles. You must balance out the work and life. So this is absolutely something, I think, to do with work or a project, okay? So it's the balancing of that. How can, and I think this would be, you know, personal life. Okay, so maybe something to do with work and maybe this possible new change. How can I find balance between my work and personal life? Adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling priorities, multitasking. Okay, there was no clarification card for that. I did try to get one, did not get one. I have Judgment. Fire, yes, there is a lot of fire cards here, you guys. Lots and lots of fire. Be accountable for your actions. What old patterns or habits are you ready to leave behind and transform? Rebirth, awakening, renewal, judgment. Okay, I did not get a clarifier for that because nothing wanted to come out. Next, I got Temperance. We have a lot of major arcana here. Fire, maybe another fire. Balancing energy is a pathway to wisdom, and moderation is key to achieving balance. How can you find balance in your life? Moderation, balance, harmony, healing. These are all kind of clarifying each other. That's probably why they didn't need clarifiers, because it's like, hello. Hello. No clarifier needed. Oh, yes. Okay. Temperance did have a clarification card, and we got the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful card. Water, yes. You have it all it takes to fulfill your needs and wishes. Will a wish or desire be fulfilled? Satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, material comfort, and gratitude, being grateful. Okay, so the back of the deck, we do have the Chariot, okay? And the first thing I thought was, oh, there's the truck. There's the truck, there's the moving vehicle. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Water, yes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You have the power within you to move forward. How can you use your willpower to achieve your goals? Willpower, direction, control, forward movement. Okay, so getting in the truck, let's go. Okay. I asked what this was. I got the Five of Wands. Fire, no. Competition can be fierce, but it can also bring out the best in you. How can you rise above the competition and succeed? Competition, challenge, conflict, a growth and energy. So this is conflict, but it's kind of a good kind. It's the kind that like makes you want to hustle more. You know, it makes you grow. Like it's kind of like that learning process. You have to go through this sometimes. Okay, we also did have the Seven of Wands, which was clarifying the Tower, challenge, competition, defense, perseverance, courage, defending what you believe in. Okay, so we got two of these cards. Oh, man. Okay. And then another card came out last minute, clarifying the Chariot, and it is the Ten of Swords, which leads me to believe that they might be, this is just my interpretation for like, they're not here, they're gone. It doesn't mean that they did it themselves, to themselves, okay? That's not what that means. It's just, I don't like to say those types of words. So that just kind of means like they're gone. Okay. So that's kind of, if I do this, it's not saying that they did it. It's that they're no longer here. Okay. So you have reached rock bottom, but the only way to go is up from here. What difficult endings or painful experiences have I recently endured, and how can I use them as a catalyst for growth? Oh my God, you guys. Oh my goodness. Betrayal, rock bottom, pain, loss, endings. Okay. We have some questions to ask, okay? That is their story. That is what they said. So first, let's ask Donald if we can ask him questions, okay? So I don't know why I feel like pulling Donald forward. Okay, Donald, are you here? Okay, Donald's here. Yes. Okay. Donald, may we ask you questions? No. Donald's saying no. Okay. Hilda, are you here? Okay, Hilda's here. Okay. Hilda, someone said I was moving the pendulum, so I'll keep my fingers here. Okay. Hilda, can we ask you questions? Yes. Okay, we can ask Hilda questions. Okay, Hilda. Thank you, sweetie. She wants to step forward and answer questions, and Donald does not. Okay. All right. Hilda, did something happen at your brother's house that night? Did something happen at your brother's house? Okay. Were you just visiting? You were just doing a little visit? Okay. Okay. And you did drive off in a green truck together. You did drive off in a green truck together. Okay. I hope you guys can see I am not moving this pendulum. I don't know how to keep my hand I'm actually balancing my energy with my pinky, if you guys can see that. Okay. So I'm not moving the pendulum. Okay. Okay. So nothing happened at brother's house. They just went to go visit. Okay. Was Donald getting threats on his phone? Okay. Thank you, love. All right. Was it from someone that he knew? Okay. Okay. All right. It was just from some random person? Okay. All right. He was getting threats. And no, he did not know who this person was. Okay. Did they find your truck in a parking lot at Walmart? Okay. Okay. At the time that they found the truck, were you still alive? Okay. Okay. Did someone take your life? Okay. Was it the person that was giving the threats to Donald? Okay, so they need to track down this person, whoever was. Big yes, big yes. You guys, I am not moving this. Please know that I am not moving this pendulum. This is a big fat yes. So they need to track down this phone. Whoever was threatening Donald did this to them. Maybe we can see who this person is. That's going to be our next. Yeah, let's, okay. So you're telling us that you were killed. Yes. Okay. Hilda, were you pregnant? Okay. No. Okay. Big no. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, just had to make sure because we did have the little baby. The little baby riding the horse. Okay, let's ask Hilda. Okay, Hilda, will they find you? Will they find your bodies? Okay. Were you fed 2 hogs? Was the person that was giving the threat, did they own the hogs? Okay. Okay. I mean, there you go. Were you put in a sinkhole? Okay. Were you placed in a concrete foundation of a home that was being built? Okay. You were fed 2 hogs of the person that took you, that murdered you. Yes. Okay. So we have the person that was threatening Donald. No facts here, you guys. This is just energy from tarot readings. I'm a crazy mom with a tarot deck who has decided to get on and do some tarot. This person took them and then did that to them and fed them to their hogs that they had on their property. Now, this was so long ago, you guys. Like, Hilda would have been like in her 70s. So 40, 50, 60, 70. So this is a long time. This is a long time to not, like, get this case. Okay. Y'all bear with me real quick. This is fast. Thank you, Hilda. Well, thank goodness there's 2 of them because one of them did not want to talk. Okay. Okay, who did this? Tell us who the person that killed you. Give us information on this person. Give us a card that represents them and also describes them, please. Who did this to you? Who? I want to know exactly who this was. Sorry guys, I gotta wet my fingers because the cards they don't come out right if I don't lick my finger. I know it's gross, but hey, it's my tarot deck. Who is this? I don't know why, but the name Sam or Samuel is popping into my brain. Why is Sam or Samuel? That's really weird. right. I don't know. I don't know if anything's going to come out for this. Who did this? Okay. Okay. Huh, okay. Interesting. I just got a thought or a theory of who this person, why they might have done it. But we want to know who done it. Okay, you guys, I know the shuffling's been crazy, so I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. Okay. Last time, and we'll take the back of the deck. Okay, well, there you are, mister. Okay, I'm gonna get confirmation cards, you guys. Give me just a second. I don't think this one's gonna get a clarifier. Okay, thank you. Interesting. All right. What's the 5? Okay, all right. There might have been two people. There might have been two people that did this. Excuse me. What's the key? Okay, one more shuffle, you guys. Sorry. I'm gonna do one more. I really want to get a card. Okay. All right, you guys. Who did this? First up, we've got the Death card. Water, no. Remember, there is always a new beginning after an end. What endings are necessary for new beginnings? Endings, transformation, change, and rebirth. Okay, I asked what this was, and we got the Queen of Wands coming out. Your warmth and confidence inspire those around you. How can you use your leadership skills to inspire, motivate others? Confidence, creativity, leadership, passion, warmth. Okay. Hilda is the person that did this to you. Are they represented by the Death card? Yes, okay. Are you the Queen of Wands? Okay. Was there a woman involved in your death? A woman was there? It was a woman. Was the woman giving threats to Donald? but she was involved in your death. She was involved in your killing. A woman was involved. Okay, thank you, Hilda. Big yes. I am not moving this, you guys. Please know that this energy, I mean, my hand might start swaying a little bit when this thing starts popping off, okay? But yes, there's a woman that is involved. Okay, so a man and a woman did this to them. Okay, next to come out is the 5 of Swords. Excuse me, Wands. Wands. Fire, no. Competition can be fierce, but can also bring out the best in you. How can you rise above the competition and succeed? Competition, challenge, conflict, growth, energy. What is this? It's the 8 of what do I want to say, Swords? Wands. Fire, yes. The universe is sending you a message. Act now, act fast. What opportunities are coming your way? Movement, action, rapid change, travel, communication. Communication. So this person was giving threats to Donald. I wonder if they thought that Donald was a threat to something, and that's why they were threatening him. Was Donald a threat to this person? Was this person just playing a game? Was this person just playing a game? Was Donald just singled out? No, they knew that they wanted to do this to him. Okay. I am so confused on what the motive of this person doing this to Donald was. Okay. Were you involved in this couple? Did this couple know you? The couple doing this knew you? They did not know Donald. Okay. We have the King of Swords here. This might be the other person. Be wise and just lead with the ability to make fair and impartial decisions for the good of all. What leadership qualities do I possess and how can I use them to guide others? Leadership, authority, logic, objectivity, fairness. And then another card came out with this, just like at, the Page of Swords came out. Be bold and curious. Be eager. Explore the world around you and learn new things. What new things or perspectives am I currently exploring? Curiosity, intellectual pursuits, communication, exploring confidence. Okay. Is the King of Swords the other person? No. Is the King of Swords Donald? The King of Swords is Donald. Yes. Is the Page of Swords another person? Okay. Was Donald pursuing something? He was pursuing something? Okay. Yes. All right, you guys, it's already been a little over 30 minutes. I think we've gathered a lot of information. We're going to end with a closing statement from Hilda. Anything she wants to tell us, and she's the one. I wonder if she feels guilty. I wonder if she feels guilty that this happened to them. I feel like she's the one who has the most information. Like, this is more tied to her than Donald. I don't think Donald had anything to do with this. I think Hilda might have dragged Donald into it. Is my feeling. Let's ask her real quick. Hilda, do you feel that you brought Donald into this? No, you were in it together. They were in it together. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's always good to confirm, right? We don't want to just be saying, okay? All right. Okay, Hilda, anything that you want to tell us about this that we need to know? And then we'll say goodbye, love, okay? Anything that you want us to know before we say goodbye? Anything you want to tell us before we say goodbye? Anything we need to know? All right, we'll give it 3 more shuffles. Anything you want us to know, Hilda? All right, 2 more shuffles, Hilda. Anything you want us to know? Okay, last shuffle. Okay. Okay. What is this? Can you tell me what it is? What's this card? Okay, 2 more shuffles. Why this card? Confirmation, please. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, I wanted to ask something. What did I want to ask? Oh, yeah. Will they ever convict anyone in your disappearance? They will. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, big yes, because I wanted to ask that because we got judgment, okay? So someone's facing a judgment day. Fire, yes. Be accountable for your actions. What old patterns and habits are you ready to leave behind, transform? A rebirth, awakening, renewal, judgment. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Patience is a virtue and what will always come back to you. Have faith. How can I trust the process and be patient in my financial journey? Investment, long-term vision, patience, perseverance, and waiting. So, waiting. I'm getting patience and waiting. Long-term vision. Facing judgment. So, Hilda says that they are going to convict someone on what happened. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being with me. And yeah, having me on your phone, on your laptops, on your devices. I really appreciate your support. And yeah, and I will see you guys another day, okay? Bye. Love you.